Hi and welcome to this beginner Yin Yoga class. I designed this class with the intention to show that Yin Yoga can actually be a really accessible practice to so many people. So if you thought in the past perhaps that yoga might not be for you, if you are new to Yin Yoga, if you don't really have sort of mobility practice in your life, I do invite you to join me on the mat. If you don't have a mat, you can absolutely do all of these exercises in bed because we will be lying down on our backs the entire time. There are no props and you can wear loose, comfortable clothing, especially if you're in a cooler environment. It might feel nice to wear long sleeves, long pants, and even socks. So we'll begin by lying down on our backs, where we will also remain for the rest of this time. The first pose that we'll move into is called banana, and you will move your feet to the right edge of your mat, creating a half of a banana shape with your lower body. And now you're going to gently scoot the upper body to the side as well. You decide how intense the curve is. You don't have to go too far. This is just a nice stretch on your left side, compression on the right side. Your hands go overhead in whichever way you want them, so you can have them straight. I like to keep my elbows bent for this. Both shoulders are down, and if it feels good to you, you can also cross your left ankle over the right. So settle in, feel the floor or the bed beneath you, and just breathe. We're gonna stay here for about 2 minutes or so. So make sure that you're breathing naturally and that you're breathing deeply. If your breath becomes too shallow at any point, that means that you have gone too deep into the pose. So simply ease out a bit and you will see that your breath will return to normal. I will let you know when it's time to come out. Gently, we will reverse out of the pose, shifting the torso to neutral, shifting the feet back to neutral. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So legs go to the left side. You can cross at the ankles or not. And shift your body to the left edge of your mat or bed. The arms, again, can be however you want them to be. If you were holding onto your forearms like I am, I just like to switch my grip. And just settle here. You choose the intensity. You choose the amount of stretch you want to feel. And simply relax and enjoy this for the next couple of minutes. Gently begin to reverse out of the pose, moving your torso back to center, your legs back to center. You can take a stretch here if you'd like, if that feels good to you. And we're going to move into a reclined child's pose. Bend your legs and place your feet on the floor. And then you will simply bring your legs into your chest. Your tailbone will lift off the ground. You can rock a bit side to side if that feels good to you before we settle into stillness. And if this feels too intense, you can always grab the back of your thighs. You don't have to hug your legs. This is really your choice. It depends on what feels good to you, what your mobility level is, And also how far away you keep your legs. You can keep them very wide towards the sides of your torso or super close so that they're touching. This is all personal preference. You choose what feels best. I like to hug my legs close to my chest and just hold them like this. We're going to be here again for a couple of minutes. You can wiggle your feet a bit, flex and point them so that you relax all of the areas of your body. And if you do notice that your shoulders are being lifted off the ground and that you're creating a bend in your neck, then simply don't hug your legs as close to your body. And that will lessen the intensity in your shoulders and in your neck, because we want to be firmly on the ground, long spine, and of course, the most important of all, really relaxed. You can begin rocking side to side. I have a guest here who decided to join our yoga class. And the last pose we'll move to is called knee to chest. So simply keep your left leg where it is and extend your right leg long. This is going to feel really good for your hip flexors. You can flex the foot if you want more intensity, or keep it relaxed for not as much intensity in your hip flexors. Keep the left leg close and settle in. We won't be holding this pose for as long as the others. This is just to give our hips some more love and some stretch after the compression of the reclined child's pose. Now we will switch legs. Bring the right leg in. You can give both of your legs another squeeze, and then extend the left leg long. You can flex the foot if you did that on the previous side, or keep it relaxed. Hug the right leg in towards your chest. Again, you are choosing the intensity, and we'll be here for another minute. Bring your left leg back in. We're gonna give both legs another squeeze and a little rock side to side. Shavasana is our final resting pose. So extend both legs long. You can have them as wide as it feels good to you. Move around on your mat or bed. Find a really comfortable position. Adjust any clothes that need adjusting. And you can bring your arms out to your sides, either palms up, which is the more traditional way, or palms down if that feels good to you. Really listen to what your body wants and needs at this point, because this is our time to integrate, to rest, and really just show our body a bit more love before we end this practice. You can stay in Shavasana for longer if this feels good to you. There is literally no limit. But if you're ready to come out, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, creating some movement in your body. And then gently roll to one side into a fetal position. Take a breath here. And then use your arms to press yourself up. Come take a seat. Whatever feels good to you, cross-legged, kneeling, pick what your body wants. And how was that? Did you enjoy it? How does your body feel? Are you feeling looser, more relaxed, more calm? Wonderful. I want to thank you for joining me on the mat today. If this was your first Yin Yoga practice, I want to congratulate you on doing this for yourself. It's so wonderful that you took the time to nourish your body, your mind, your spirit. And I hope that this was a good invitation, a good introduction to Yin Yoga, and that you will continue with the practice either by yourself or with me on this channel or on my Join Serenity blog. You can place your hands at the heart in Anjali Mudra, which is like prayer hands, just with a bit of space in between, so we are pressing the edges of our palms together. Sit nice and tall, and just give yourself a moment of gratitude, a moment of appreciation for the practice you have just done. Thank you.